Good morning, everybody. This is Paul Doyle. I'm just doing a quick little update on my progress with my second novel. I've written about, I'm on page 512 right now of the first draft of novel 2. Written about 311,000 words. I'm looking to get this first draft completed by the beginning of spring at the very latest. Originally, the second novel was supposed to be about 200,000 words, meant primarily to be a tie-over between the first novel, which I finished writing in 2005, and the forthcoming third novel, which I haven't even gotten to brainstorming yet. However, upon reviewing what I've written so far, I realized some little areas needed embellishing. This led to a few more plot twists. So now I've got, I don't want to say a behemoth of a book on hand, but have you ever taken a look at an old novel by James Clavell and seen like 2 volumes for the same thing? I don't want to get that big. Granted, this is an ongoing novel sequence, but I don't want to get this book too big for its own good. And of course, naturally, I'll edit out some content just to cut down on space without cutting into actual storyline. Let's see. I don't have a literary agent or a publisher yet. I've got a lot of reasons for that, but I do have somebody good looking at the first 3 chapters. I haven't heard back from her yet, but, no pressure. Everything else is going pretty well with the sequence. I don't know how long this is going to be in terms of word count when everything's all said and done. But at this point right now, I have 5 books planned. Of course, first is done. Working on the second. And, wow. Be about 1.5 to 2 million words total, probably. There's just so much storyline to work with here. Anyway, enough of that. I realize I've been rather elusive and mysterious about a number of things about it. Reasons being, number 1, it's good to have a little bit of mystique. Number 2, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet. Number 3, This is my little baby, outside of course of my family, and boy am I protective of it. Number 4, it has been a bit of an ongoing internal struggle to just go out and get this damn thing published already. A bunch of reasons for that, but probably shouldn't get into it here. If you don't know already, the novel sequence is about an American man named Phil Telkar. Telkar is actually an artificially shortened version of a Slavic name like Telkarski. He has the ability to bring his imagination to life. He doesn't have any direct control over what comes to life, but he does have that. He also has numerous other powers. He has the ability to play God, but he's got a lot of moral dilemmas. He's also going to be the father of twins who have even stronger powers than he does. The second novel, right now, those twins are born toward the end. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I should be getting there relatively soon. It's a mixture of science fiction, fantasy. It's not meant for little kids, but at the same time, it's not flat out erotica either. All in all, it rates about, if we were doing movie ratings, about an R. Nothing too racy. Could be a lot worse in that regard. I'm more concerned with plot development, characters, things like that. Other stuff is of less consideration. I'm still doing the illustrations for it, but right now, the art is completely on hold. Reason being, the writing has my total attention. Now, granted, over the last few months, my motivation slipped a little bit. It's also because it was the holidays. But rest assured, I am back to the grindstone with this. I'm feeling the inspiration. I'm still bringing my my envelope to work that contains. Oh, where is it? Here it is. I don't know how well you can see that, but this contains the full manuscript of the first novel, shrunken down to 6-point form, as well as the full manuscript of what I've written of the second novel. Still have some artwork in there too. What I frequently do now is I'll take the rough version of the chapter that I've just printed out that I'm working on. While I'm at work, if nobody's talking to me on break or whatever, I'll go line by line, doing little proofreading corrections here and there. Nothing major, just that. Okay, yeah, if you think I'm a tad bit obsessive about it, I might be. However, I think I do have my priorities straight. I mean, I never give up my family for anything in the world. Plus, I got to hold on to this job. Do that to the best of my ability. In fact, I haven't even gotten out yet. Got home, ate briefly on Facebook, and I still haven't gotten out of my duds yet. I will, though, shortly. I am going to do a full screenshot update in a little while. Anyway, enough of that. I just like to thank a lot of people. No particular order. I'd like to thank my original family for being quietly tolerant of my endeavors. I know hasn't always been that way, but hey, this is my hobby. This is part of what keeps me going, apart from my wife and my son. This is what I do. I'd like to thank Isabel Apple over in Belgium. You've been showing interest in my stuff for years now, going back to 2003 on Elftown. I can't thank you enough. If I could, I'd actually send you the manuscripts to look at. But in looking for a possible publisher, that might not be a good idea just yet. But just hang in there. I'd like to thank my wife, Kathy. She's put up with me all these years doing this stuff. She did read my first novel. She liked it. Might have been a little bit much for her at times, but I'm glad she did that. She's more than welcome to read the second one too. I'd like to thank my son, Patrick, just for being good inspiration. His reading level is way above the 7th grade level. If I could, I'd let him read my stuff just for feedback. But as said, this is not really appropriate stuff for children. I don't really agree with giving children. Well, in his case, he's an adolescent, but that kind of material can wait. At work, I'd like to thank Randy Peak, my fellow brainiac. I'd just like to thank him for his support, for all his questions he's had about it. I'd like to thank Valerie and Charles. You guys have been great. Let's see. I'd also like to thank Derek Henderson, an awesome artist, really enthusiastic, really knows how to motivate in a good way. Also like to thank Amy Marie Smith. She's always interested, and I'm not going to let her down or anybody. That's better. So I had to put on my glasses for a second. Check out the evil glare. Let's see. Oh boy, I just lost it. Oh, come on. There we go. Wow, this has been going on a better part of 10 minutes, so I need to wrap this up. But if I haven't thanked you and you deserve to be thanked, D. Dresslock. Wow. D, if you want to join my writing page, feel free. Of course, it's an open group. You can read this stuff anyway, but if you want to post, you got to be part of the group. But D, you've been you've been pretty inspirational yourself. I really hope you get somewhere with Daimar, your Daimar universe, because I think it really deserves to be published. It deserves to be out there in published form, not just public domain. Anyway, if there's anybody else I forgot to thank or whatever, let me know. All right. Well, I'll have another update pretty soon. That'll be a screenshot update where I'm at the moment. That'll be in about 3 hours. Thank you for your time. I know I've been rambling on and on here. Thanks for the support and continued interests. Again, thank you. Okay. Bye now.